Welcome back to Montana this morning. We are just a couple minutes shy of 6:50 on this Friday. Thanks so much for joining us. As you can see, the sun just starting to make its way up over the Billings skyline. It's going to be a nice Friday and a nice weekend. It'll have some more of that on your full forecast in just a little bit, but we're going to get to today's top headlines first. A longtime Miles City athletic trainer accused in a sophisticated system of sexual abuse arrested at his home in Miles City on Thursday. 78-year-old James Jensen faces 10 counts of sexual abuse of children for pictures seized on his home computer. Jensen also facing a civil suit filed by 19 male victims who say Jensen sexually abused him when he was the trainer at the Custer County High School starting back in the 1970s. The investigation began in September after the Custer County attorney became aware of the abuse allegations. Numerous victims came forward with sexual abuse allegations. However, the claims fall outside of the statute of limitations. Therefore, Jensen will not face prosecution. Court documents state Miles City Police received information about child pornography on Jensen's home computer found by a housekeeper at his retirement home. In the beginning of October, police obtained a search warrant and confiscated Jensen's computer and a tablet. Jensen's bail now set at $100,000. Attorney John Heenan says that he is thrilled that Jim Jensen is behind bars. He says it would never have happened had it not been for the bravery of the alleged victims showed when they came forward.
Wouldn't be in jail tonight if they hadn't had the courage to come forward to bring this, and then of course all that was followed by the hard, diligent work of law enforcement who didn't give up when confronted with statute of limitations problems. Kept working the case, and today is the fruits of their work.
Heenan is representing 31 men who claim they were abused by Jensen from the late 70s to the late 90s. He says he doesn't see Jensen's arrest having any effect on the civil case filed against the Miles City Unified School District, which Heenan accuses of giving a known pedophile an office in the boys' locker room.
To me, that's one of the most painful parts of this case is, all this healing process should have started 20 years ago with the school district letting these parents know what had happened to their children so they could start healing together as families. And, for whatever reason, none of that happened.
Right now, the civil case is not set to go to court until March of 2020. The Crow Tribe's largest water system tested positive for fecal matter this spring, and 2 other systems have been found to be out of compliance with federal law. Earlier this year, the Crow Agency water system, which serves 1,300 residents, tested positive for E. coli. Back in October 2017, one of the system's 2 water treatment plants was vandalized, including some serious damage to chlorine containers in the chlorine system. The EPA also says the water systems for Pryor and Wyola have not been properly monitored for contamination. For both systems, multiple deficiencies from 2017 had not been fixed, and no chlorine was present in the most recent May report. According to the EPA, Q2 has left a message with Crow officials and is still awaiting a response. Northwestern Energy plans on replacing its street lamps with more efficient LEDs, and some of those have already been installed here in Billings. 6 of the new lights have been put up on Broadway between 1st Avenue North and 2nd Avenue North. The new LED lights are part of Northwestern's beta testing to determine which LEDs to buy. Northwestern has now installed 24 of the new street lights on 5 streets in Billings, including on Gable Road near South 32nd Street West. The plan is to replace about 4,300 lights in Billings and 43,000 across the entire state of Montana. The LED lights are 50% more efficient and last 2 or 3 times longer than the alternative. Lights in Billings and Helena are due to be replaced in 2019. A big day for women across the region as St. Vincent Healthcare unveils their new mammography bus. The new bus is equipped with 3D imaging to give women better results. Take a look as the bus was first smudged in a spiritual cleanse, then a pink ribbon was cut. The new 3D mammography imaging finds invasive cancers 40% more frequently. Those with St. V's say those services already provided on the mobile mammography bus have saved hundreds of lives through early breast cancer detection.
With that goal in mind, this year we worked very hard with the St. Vincent Foundation and with Dennis Sulzer, and a lot of hard work was put into this beautiful pink beast.
St. Vincent offers one of only 2 mobile mammography programs in the state of Montana. The other unit operates in the Kalispell area. And finally for you on this Friday, kids at the Billings Clinic getting a special surprise from the North Pole. Keeping with a tradition that has spanned many holiday seasons, Rimrock Mall and Billings Clinic came together and brought Santa by the hospital a little early this Christmas. Santa took some time to visit patients in the pediatric unit and surprised them all with a special gift. The kids even got to tell Santa all the toys and goodies on their wishes list this year. After his time in the pediatric unit, Santa strolled the halls to spread some holiday cheer to all of the other hospital's visitors. And now Ed is standing by with a look at weather. Ed, normally this time of year we feel a little bit like the North Pole in Billings, but that is not the case this weekend.
Boy, that's for sure. It feels more like fall readings as temperatures are going to stay well above average heading into the weekend. A beautiful shot with the first interstate iCam as the sunshine starts to break through here in the morning. Just a few clouds around, sitting at 34 degrees with that southwest wind at 17 miles an hour. And wind will continue to be part of the mix, at least off and on through the next 7 days. Certainly from Billings towards the west, warmer than average temperatures will continue, and also, other than some mountain snow, generally dry conditions. Could be looking at some wildfire concerns. We're going to be seeing how dry it stays heading in towards next week. Temperatures into the single digits around Butte, single digits also in Warland, but as warm as the 40s. Cody at 40, 42 in Cutbank and Havre, 44 in Great Falls, 34 in Billings and Livingston, 27 for you in Miles City and Glendive this morning, and 22 over in Sheridan. So a real mix of temperatures, but for the most part looking at temperatures warmer than average with those few exceptions here in southwest Montana and into northern Wyoming. There's an update on the winds, just came in. 30-mile-per-hour winds at Livingston, gusting up to 47. See that around Great Falls and Cutbank. Billings, the winds have picked up now at 21 miles per hour. So it does make it feel cooler when you step out the door. Wind advisory into effect around the Livingston area, where wind gusts potentially could hit 60 miles an hour. It's still a high wind warning into the Rocky Mountain front. That's going to last probably through tomorrow. And part of the reason is, first, you can see the clouds that are developing because of the winds coming off the mountains through the central portion of the state. Big high pressure ridge in place for us. And we're going to be looking at this area of high pressure through the Rocky Mountain west, supporting these warmer than average temperatures in addition to the winds coming off the mountains. So today, looking at 30s and 40s in central and western Montana, 40s to low 50s across the eastern plains and through much of northern Wyoming. Bighorn Basin, where you got the colder temperatures to get started, it's going to be a little harder for you to warm up today. Probably see a lot of 30s there. So here comes the high pressure area. It's going to be keeping things generally very warm, even for the overnight low. And then look at some of that wind continuing as we start heading into tomorrow. So here we are about 6 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to watch this cold front move across the region from west to east. With it, it's going to bring some wind, and it's going to bring a chance of some mountain snow showers, maybe a little bit of activity for some snow showers in the lower elevations west of the divide, but the winds, for the most part, should keep much of anything from reaching the ground across the eastern plains. That'll kick up the winds across eastern Montana, at least for early tomorrow, and the Beartooths and the Absarokas could pick up some additional snow. It's not coming in the right direction to do a lot of good for Red Lodge Mountain, but maybe we can pick up a little bit as it swings by. So here we are by tomorrow afternoon and evening, still breezy, still warm. Sunday, the winds will back off a little, but the warmer temperatures stick around, and it looks like that same sort of feel will continue right on into next week. So today, here are those 30s and 40s in central and western Montana, partly to mostly sunny. We'll see a fluctuation in the clouds a bit, and then more sunshine across the eastern plains. Winds strong down the east slopes, and especially from the Livingston Nye area, somewhat around Harleton. Big Timber, you could see some 40 or 50 mile per hour gusts. And then breezy Billings out towards Roundup, Columbus, maybe 15 to 25 mile per hour winds, and then lighter winds across the plains. Overnight temperatures drop down mainly into the 20s and 30s. Again, colder into the Bighorn Basin, but maybe not single digits. That's nice. Tomorrow, temperatures into the 40s and 50s again by later on in the afternoon. Still holding on to some of that breeze, but remember that cold front will move through. Temperatures today, pushing up, maybe we'll hit 50 at the airport. I certainly think we'll see some 50-degree readings around town. The extended forecast, those 50 to 55-degree readings continue with lows in the 20s and 30s. Let's see what's on CBS this morning.
Coming up, the latest as the FBI investigates a wave of emailed bomb threats across the nation that turned out to be an extortion hoax. Plus, no homework. We'll look at the pros and cons of this growing trend being adopted by more and more school systems. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
All right, and we've got a couple of things to know before you go here on Montana This Morning, getting you ready for your weekend. I think the first off is that we've talked about it yesterday too, Elf the Musical. That's going to be here in Billings tonight and also tomorrow. So you can check that out. Obviously, Elf is a fun little Christmas story, so that'd be something fun to do with your family this weekend.
And some of the daughters that came in for our Reptile Expo interview, they're in it. So
awesome.
they were very excited to perform.
Very cool.
And then this one, Seasons Meetings 3, is taking place at Metro Park. It's going to benefit the Grundhauser family that was devastated by the fire at the Grindhouse. And that is Saturday the 15th at 7.
And we actually have a special feature on that tonight by our Brandon Sullivan. He's doing a feature on one of the fighters for that. He trains at the Grindhouse, so a little bit about what happened to the Grindhouse, but then also how they're pushing through for the fight tomorrow.
And Toys for Tots needs some volunteers to help Santa shop for the kids. They're asking for folks to come by 2 to 4 hours. It's really fun and a rewarding project. Call Amanda if you want to get signed up for that. Temperatures are going to be moving up close to 50 for an afternoon high. A little breezy along the way, but plenty of sunshine to go with it. And today, celebrate the salesperson in your life.
And we don't even have to try that hard to sell it. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Have a great one. CBS This Morning is coming up next.